Um, so in terms of what I expect our results on the project to be, that my number one priority is any of those three. That if we were able to prove that people want games of some quality, that'd be awesome. If we're able to show developers that they can work on something meaningful and that that could actually be feasible, that'd be wonderful. Um, and of course, if we're able to demonstrate to people and make them feel that games could be something different, um, that would be great. Um, and coming in at number two and number three, they're not irrelevant. I would hope people like it. That'd be great. And then number three, it would be swell if we could do this for a living, and that's certainly to my interest. But if we do the same exercise we did at the very start, these are in an order for a reason. That if we make something that people like, but doesn't really have any meaning, or we don't feel it's of quality, then what's the point? And similarly, if we do make some money and we can do it for a living, if what we had to do compromised, the substance of the game, or was just something really repeatable that you could do at any other studio, well, you can make a living at another studio. And that specifically, this project is about taking a leap. That, as indie, we have the agility, and I've spent most of my time working at bigger companies that don't have that freedom to say, hey, there's this big space over here, let's take a risk. And that's really exciting. That's our privilege as a smaller team. Um, and that to sum up, there's lots of opportunity out there to make a game that's like other games. It's very safe, but I don't think there are a lot of opportunities out there to really explore what games can be. And that's growing. There are a lot more indie teams surfacing nowadays. But I feel what Oscar's trying to do is specifically different than most, in that we're not choosing a specific gimmick. We're about good process and showing that that could convey something meaningful. And that's gonna leave me off at why am I doing this personally? That games to me are a medium through which we can share experience, plain and simple. That experience can be fun, and that's great, but on a broader sense, it could be any experience. And to that end, I think that's important not just for the industry and games growing up, but also just humanity at large. That we all have something we don't quite know how to say, and that games could be, means through which you could say it.